And we welcome you to the Dragon's Den here on the campus of Southwest High School. It's RC Audio Sports on YouTube. Bobby Mendez, Robert Villafranca. I've got play-by-play. Bobby's got tech tonight, and Cesar Mendez behind the cameras. This is the first time for RC Audio Sports to stream a Fire and Armor event, and we're really excited about it. The Southwest Dragons hosting the Southwest Legacy Titans tonight. It promises to be a good one. Over here in red and blue on the right side of your screen, those are the Southwest Dragons wearing their middle school jerseys in honor of the middle school that they played for, and so middle school night here at Southwest. Over on the left side of your screen, the Southwest Legacy Titans are warming up. And while they're doing that, it gives us an opportunity to visit with you about the teams. I'd like to start with the matchup here tonight. The visiting Southwest Legacy Titans, of course, they're led by head coach Jake Kotzer. In his first year of head coaching, he's been an assistant here for 6 years, but this is his first year as a head coach, and he's bringing his Titans to the Dragons' Den with a district mark of 6 wins and no losses. The Dragons have won 17 against 7 losses overall in district. As I just said, 6-0 in district play. They're perfect in district play. They've got wins versus Southside, South San, MacArthur, Harlandale, Wynn, and McCullum. They're scoring over 56 points a game, allowing 46. So that's about the tempo they like to play at. The host team, the Southwest Dragons, are coached by Coach Danny Stewart, very well-respected head coach in 28-5A and in the area. He's had a lot of success here with these Dragons. The Dragons this year, 16-8 overall, 12-6 in non-district play. They have won 4 of 6 district games. They've got wins against Southside, South San, MacArthur, and Wynn. A 1-point loss to the Jay Mustangs and a 2-point loss to the Harlandale Indians in a game that we streamed earlier last week, earlier in the season. Coach Stewart, a lot of success here with these Southwest Dragons. 3 years ago, 14-18 they finished 4th. They were by-district finalists. Just 2 years ago, just 2 years away from a 31-4 season, a 30-win season. They ran the table. They were 14-0 that year. They were first in district, of course, running the table, and they were area finalists, lost to Wagner. And then last year, 22-15, 10-6 in district play, finished 3rd and made it to the regional semifinal round. They went further than any other 28-5A team did in the playoffs last year. So congratulations to Coach Stewart in his very successful tenure here leading this program. Let me visit with you about the Southwest Legacy Titans. The Southwest Legacy Titans and their history. Of course, this is Coach Kotzer's first year as the head coach. But 3 years ago, when these seniors were freshmen, the Southwest Legacy Titans were 14-20. They 8-5 in district, finished 3rd in 28-5A, made it to the playoffs, were eliminated in the first round by Sam Houston. 2 years ago, 7-7 in district play. They were tied for 4th, lost the play-in game to Win, so they did not qualify for the playoffs. And then last year finished 5th with an 8-8 mark in 28-5A, and again didn't qualify. So 2 years. It's been 2 years since the Southwest Legacy Titans have made it to the playoffs, but it looks like Coach Kotzer and this group of Titans have got them on the path to go back almost at the halfway mark. Impact players for the Titans, we have them down as Jordan Rodriguez, a junior. He is he's a 3-year starter in his junior year, a 3-year letter so far. Certainly hope that he'll move on and get that 4th letter, become a starter again next year. But Jordan Rodriguez is a junior, 15 points per game, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals per game. David Aranda is a senior this year. You may remember his brother Giovanni, who played a critical part in the Titans' successes over the last 3 years. But this is his little brother, David Aranda, senior now, 11 points per game, 5 rebounds per game, 2 assists, and 2 steals per game. And Javier Martinez is a senior, a 4-year letter. Not all 4 here with the Titans. He comes over from West Campus, and 2 years ago, of course, West Campus closed down, and the Southwest Legacy and Southwest and other schools absorbed them. But he was in the residence area here, so he came to Southwest Legacy. Javier Martinez is a senior. He was newcomer of the year as a freshman, and first team all-district as a sophomore for West Campus. Has really shined here for the Southwest Legacy Titans. Javier Martinez, 11 points per game, 2 rebounds per game, 3 assists per game, and 2 steals per game. Those are the Southwest Legacy Titans. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll visit with you a little bit about the Dragons who are hosting here.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be a $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez & Associates today at 210-337-1111.
Discover your child's passion by enrolling them in a career and technical education program at Southwest ISD. From creating a culinary delight to carving a wooden masterpiece, Southwest ISD offers 34 CTE programs. These courses meet the industry needs and demands of the Alamo area and prepare students for college and the workforce. Student receives hands-on experience and can earn industry certifications before graduation. Enroll now and start your journey to success. Destination Southwest ISD, where dreams take flight.
And we are back at the Dragons Den, the Southwest High School Dragons hosting the Southwest Legacy Titans in a fire and armor rivalry matchup here on the hard court. And the first time for RC Audio Sports to stream a fire and armor event. Excited to do that. We before the break, we visited with you about the visiting Southwest Legacy Titans. Let me tell you about the home team, Southwest Dragons. Their history again, coached by Danny Stewart for a number of years now. 3 years ago, when Austin Diggs, the only senior on the roster, when he was a freshman, the Southwest Dragons were 13-7, 7-7 in district. Finished 4th in 28-5A by district finalists, lost in the first round to Alamo Heights. And then a couple of years ago, ran the table, 14-0, district champions, 31-4, 31 season, that's special. 28-5A champions, of course, area finalists that year, lost to Wagner in the second round. And then last year, 22 wins against 15 losses overall, 10-6 in district play. They were the third place team in 28-5A, but they were regional quarterfinalists. They lost to Corpus Christi Vets Memorial in the regional quarterfinals. They went further in the playoffs than any other team in 28-5A. So I would mark that as a successful season. The impact players that we have determined here for the Southwest Dragons, you got Nico Martinez. He's a junior, 11 points per game. He's a team leader in scoring. He can put the points up on the board. Elijah Summers, the big man, perimeter, paint player, very versatile. 6'6" junior, 7 rebounds per game. He's got 6 points per game. He does just about anything that Coach Stewart asks him to do. And then, of course, Apollo Lewis, a sophomore. We saw him light it up when we were here for the Harlandale Southwest game earlier in the season. He's a sophomore and 10 points per game, 2 assists per game. He's coming off a 5 three-pointer game here on where were we last Friday against Wynn. So Paulo Lewis can put the ball in the bucket. We'd like to say hello to everyone who is tuning in. We understand that Paulo's family in Kentucky are tuning in here tonight, and we'd like to welcome them to our stream, and thank you for joining us. We hope that you enjoy. I know grandparents are there, so we hope that you enjoy your grandson's efforts tonight. He is certainly a joy to watch play, and we're glad to be able to stream it for his fans out there in Kentucky. Robert Villafranca on RC Audio Sports alongside Bobby Mendez and Cesar Mendez tonight. We're at the Dragon's Den, and you have joined us while you're here. Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so that you never miss one of our live streams. We'll be right back.
Y'all gonna see me shine, 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 walking on beams of light, 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 light.
¿Has estado en un choque? Es ilegal que un abogado se ponga en contacto contigo primero. Si el tubo lo hiciera, podría arruinar su causa. No confíes en abogados que rompen la ley. Martínez y Asociados, elegido como el mejor bufete de abogados de San Antonio durante 3 años, después de haber estado en un choque. Ve con alguien en que puedas confiar. Llama a Martínez y Asociados. Con nosotros es personal.
Llame al 210-337-1111.
And welcome back to the Dragon's Den here on the campus of Southwest High School. It is a fire and armor rivalry. The Dragons of Southwest hosting the Titans of Southwest Legacy tonight. The Titans come to the game with a perfect district mark of 6 wins and no losses. The Southwest Dragons have lost 2 close ones, a 1-pointer and a 2-pointer. They are 4-2. At my side is Bobby Mendez. What do you think about the atmosphere here tonight, Bobby?
Well, just for the JV alone, that atmosphere was electrifying. The crowd is coming in for this second game here, the varsity game. But yeah, if that JV game right before this was any indication of how intensifying this crowd can get, it's going to be pretty exciting.
Well, the Southwest Legacy Titans are off to their best start in program history. Of course, they came onto the scene in 2019 and started playing varsity sports in 2019. So a short history, but nonetheless, this is the best start since they became a school and became a team. This is the best start in program history for the Southwest Legacy Titans. It didn't look all season long, didn't look like it was going to be that way. The Titans lost their first 3 games and then lost 5 of their first 6, and things look like they may not be going very smoothly for the Southwest Legacy Titans. Of course, brand new head coach, Coach Kotzer, who was an assistant here for 6 years, a Madison alum who played on some very good teams over at Madison. But he, in his 6th year here with Southwest ISD, and an assistant for the Titans team for the last 6 years, was named as a head coach. And it was a little bit of a rocky start. A bunch of seniors on this group, so credit to Coach Kotzer and Coach Garcia. Casey Garcia is an assistant of his, and Mark Hinojosa for holding things down and keeping the faith and preaching to these kids and turning the corner. They feel like Coach Kotzer, visiting with them earlier this week, he feels like that win against Tivy really turned the corner and gave his team an indication of what they were capable of doing. And then since Tivy, they rolled off 3 straight wins, lost to Flower Bluff, and then 4 more wins, lost one to Marion, then put another string of 3 wins, attached that to the 6th that they have in district. So the Southwest Legacy Titans actually on a 9-game winning streak. So a lot of seniors on this club, so that can be beneficial. Sometimes that's a challenge for a first-year head coach, is to assume a team with a bunch of seniors who have, for whatever reasons, have been led this way or been that way. It's hard to bring your identity onto a team when you've got a very senior-heavy team. But Coach Kotzer certainly has, and he has the Titans one of two undefeated teams in 28-5A. Of course, John Jay is the other. We've streamed John Jay a couple of times, a very close win against South End, and then we streamed them this past Friday at Harlandale, and they took care of business at the Sylvia Cardinals gym there at Harlandale. So the John Jay Mustangs and the Southwest Legacy Titans, 2 6-0 teams, and guess where they finished the first half of district play? Against each other. This is Game 7. Game 8 is on Friday, and the Southwest Legacy Titans and the John Jay Mustangs will face each other in Game 8, the last game of the first half. So that'll be a good game regardless of what the outcome of tonight's game is. But, of course, if Southwest Legacy is able to come out on the winning end of things tonight, that would be two 7-0 teams facing each other. Here at the Dragon's Den, here at the Dragon's Den, we are going to honor our flag and nation with the playing of the national anthem, and we're going to stay live on our stream so you can do the same there at the house. So the folks here at the Dragon's Den honoring our flag and nation with the playing of the national anthem. We thank you for joining us here on RC Audio Sports, our YouTube channel. Here are introductions for the visiting Southwest Legacy Titans. Number 3, senior Javier Martinez. Number 14 is Jordan Rodriguez. He'll run the point for most of tonight. Isaiah Rivera wears number 21. He's also a senior. David Aranda wears number 24, also a senior, and finally a junior. Number 32 is Julian Thompson. Those numbers a little tough to read here. Black on or dark green on black, but we'll do our best with those. The starting lineups for the Southwest Dragons with white jerseys and green numbers. Those will be a little bit easier to detect.
Let's have a big round of applause for our main challengers. A special thanks goes out to our middle school coaches for all their hard work and dedication.
Middle school night, and the PA announcer appreciating the middle school teams and their coaches.
Let's welcome the starting lineup for the Dragons.
Here we go. Southwest Dragons starting lineup.
Number 0, Austin Diggs. Junior, number 4, Nico Martinez.
Number 0, Austin Diggs.
Number 12, Javon Means.
Number 4 is Nico Martinez.
Junior,
Number 12, Javon Means. Number 15 is Elijah Summers.
number 22, Isaiah Logan.
And number 22 is Isaiah Logan. He'll run a lot of point for the Southwest Dragons, and a special officiating crew here tonight. All 3 of the officials tonight have officiated state tournament basketball games. Doesn't just get passed around. You've got to prove your worth. To do that, got Michael Urdiales as the head official. He's got 33 years of officiating experience. Charlie Rubio, 16 years of officiating experience, and Domingo Fernandez has 35 years. All three of these officials have officiated state tournaments.
Almost a century of officiating experience.
Almost a century. You're exactly right. Man, oh goodness. All right, so no arguing with the officials tonight. Okay, they've got some tenure and some seniority. That's Michael Urdiales in the circle, putting it up for a tip, and the Dragons will control. Austin Diggs will get that one over to Isaiah Logan up in the middle. Summers will try to put that up. He gets rejected. Little 7-foot baseline jumper, and nominal pressure for the Southwest Dragons. Little trap as the Dragons are out to do. That's going to go over to that's going to go over to Javier Martinez from the near corner. First time no good. The Southwest Titan faithful were ready to cheer that one on. That was just a little bit long. Austin Diggs comes down with the rebound, and number 2.
Already a very aggressive start on both sides. Earlier, just a moment ago on the turnover, it was the defense just taking the ball away. And you can see down over here on the other side, battling for position on the offensive side.
Rivalry, the definition of rivalry, giving it everything you have, trying to play your best game against your rival. Austin Diggs will pass that one over to Nico Martinez, and Nico Martinez is going to hold his dribble, finally put it down. Javon at the far wing will penetrate on the dribble over back to Nico Martinez. He's going to miss. He gets the board, and he'll put it back in. He gets a miss, gets a board, and gets a make. Full court press now for the Southwest Dragons on the make. Off the glass, no good. The Titans will come back with a board. Dribble penetration for David Aranda, and he's going to give that one away. Jordan Rodriguez, who runs a lot of point, gets fought by Austin Diggs. Elijah Summers ends up with the ball, and he will be fouled before he can pass that one off. So 2 team fouls quickly against the Southwest Legacy Titans. That one is going to be on Julian Thompson, his first but second team for the Titans. Logan, little push off. That's going to be an offensive, and got a little bit aggressive with that. Isaiah Logan, the last time we streamed him against Harlandale, got himself into a little foul trouble as well. So that can't be a good sign for Coach Stewart.
I'm going to have to look at that one again. I don't know how much contact there was, but caught it at the corner of my eye.
It got the whistle, and the Golden Globes were last night, so we can't get one of those. But it was close enough to a foul, I'm going to say. And Bobby, the officials have 100 years of experience. Austin Diggs will lose the ball on the dribble up ahead to David Aranda. Lefty leaves it short. The Titans will get the board. Summers will fight for it down low, and Javon Means will get the board eventually. Oh, a lot of contact. What is it?
Offensive.
Offensive. Number 22. It is Isaiah Logan, his second personal foul. 2 offensive fouls against Isaiah. And like I said, last time we streamed, Logan spent a lot of time on that bench in foul trouble. And I'm sure that given his druthers, Coach Stewart would rather have Logan on the court than on the bench. Jonathan Gomez comes back down.
It's been a very intense start. As you can see, defense, full court press. And I know these waiting for these officials, or excuse me, not these officials, but these teams to really kind of settle in a little bit after those initial sparks.
David Aranda from the near wing, long. The board goes to the Dragons, and a nice little jumper there from the far side. Looks like Diggs perhaps gets a rebound and a putback. He's going to get fouled in the act of shooting, so he's going to the line for 2 shots. Austin Diggs is the only senior on the team, the only returning starter from last year's team. So Coach Stewart doing some rebuilding. This is a lot of sophomores and juniors other than Austin Diggs on this team, and really the window of opportunity for these Dragons is this year, next year, and a couple. Looks like they have the window is open for success. Diggs is off on his first free throw, a 57% free throw shooter he is.
Coach, talk about the Dragons kind of rebuilding with Diggs as the lone senior on the group here. But, just looking at the Dragons' record in district play, 2 losses coming to only a total of 3 points between those two losses.
I was visiting with Coach Stewart before the game, and he says, we're a layup and a rebound shy of being a perfect 6-0 team. A lot of parity in 28-5A. It's really any given night kind of district. To the block and draws a lot of defense. Far wing, a lot of space, gets a chance to look. The Titans will get their own board. Jordan Rodriguez will pass that one off to Aranda. Dribble penetration, a lefty, a jumper, nothing but net. Count that one for David Aranda.
Yeah, good shot by Aranda. Sold the fake, drove into the lane, and able to get the floater to go.
Nico Martinez a little shy on his tray attempt. And here come the Dragons. They don't have numbers, so probably going to have to pull that one up just a little bit. Getting the count, still don't have it on the floor. Only puts the ball on the floor. All the way to the hole again. He's going to get discouraged. Aranda near corner, no good. The Dragons have been pretty solid on the defensive boards. The Titans pretty much one shot and done. Jonathan Gomez, who is in for Logan at running the point now, means to Summers, who's at the point at the perimeter, the point of the perimeter. Diggs, a two-pointer, had his toe on the line. He wants three, but the official was right there on it, and that was a two-pointer for Austin
Diggs. Saw
Diggs.
his opportunity, did not have a defender near him, and just nailed the shot.
Boy, had a lot of space. He had to take that shot. He was challenged. He accepted the challenge and scored. Across for David Aranda, and then he's going to pass that one off. Jordan Rodriguez, again, the Titans trying to calibrate from beyond the arc and not having a lot of success. They've got a layup by David Aranda.
Jordan was a good 4 feet behind that three-point line, so they're trying to find that range and try to get some points to go, but they've not been able to get very many second chances, as the Dragons have been doing a good job on defense and rebounding.
Ben Rubio enters the game for the Titans, and he is fun to watch. Into Diggs at the block. He's going to draw double, and that's going to get swatted away by Jordan Rodriguez. Ball goes to the Dragons. Number 12 again, Ben Rubio into the ball game. He's a junior. He is fun to watch. He's got a motor. He's a sixth man for the Titans, but boy, he gives it everything he's got. Errant pass from the baseline. Jonathan Gomez unable to track that one down, so the Titans will inbound here near the on the near sideline. Ben Rubio over to Jordan Rodriguez. Aranda will touch the ball a lot in this offense. Isaiah Rivera, the wing, no good. And boy, a lot of hands on the ball. The officials finally called the tie-up, and the arrow pointing in the Titans' favor.
Yeah, Isaiah Rivera just coming out of nowhere on a big offensive board, but the Titans tie it up.
Again, Aranda with his hands on the basketball. He gets to touch the ball a bunch. A lefty spins it off the glass, no good. And once again, one and done for the Titans. The boards really, the defensive boards, the Dragons doing a great job with that. Jordan Rodriguez is called for a foul. That is the fourth team foul against the Titans. The next whistle against them will put them in the bonus for the rest of the first quarter.
Well, I was predicting that we were going to be in the bonus in the first quarter.
Well, it sure looked that way. And your prediction is can still be right. Jonathan Gomez running the point with Logan on the bench now for the Dragons. A lot of defense there. Nico Martinez, dribble penetration. A lot of rim, no good. Summers unable to handle that. And Ben Rubio, maybe the shortest guy on the court, comes down with the board. Way up ahead, and the Titans weren't ready for it. Out of bounds. And that'll be a dead ball. That gives Royal Strickland an opportunity to come in.
Just to kind of give you guys an idea of this, the way the pace of this game is going. Our score is only 5-2 with 2 minutes left to go in this first quarter. These guys have just been really matching up and going at it.
I'm out of breath. It's 5-2. We've got a timeout on the floor. The Titans have called it. It's a full timeout. You're watching high school basketball on RC Audio Sports.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of a light.
Been in a crash? It's illegal for lawyers to contact you first. If yours did, it could ruin your case. Don't trust law firms that break the law. Choose Martinez & Associates, voted San Antonio's best law firm 3 years in a row. After you've been in it.
And we're after a full timeout called by Coach Jake Kotzer of the Titans. We're back in action. Summers on the block. He's hard to stop there. And a lay-in for Summers, a 5-point lead for the Dragons. And Dragons will pull their full court press back just a little bit after that made basket.
Elijah Summers did a great job. Got the inbounds pass. Never put the ball underneath his shoulders and kept it up high and got the easy bucket.
Nico Martinez will pick the pocket. The Dragons are running. Miss. Javon Means with the putback. A rebound and a score.
Javon means business.
Javon means business. I like that. And a 9-2 lead for the Southwest Dragons. They got pressure as soon as they cross. As soon as the Titans cross midcourt. Rubio on the far corner. Isaiah Rivera will put the ball on the floor. Steps back. Aranda again. He'll get a touch just about every time the Titans possess the basketball. Good pressure by Strickland, and that one is off of Aranda, and the Southwest Dragons will celebrate. Southwest Dragons, Coach Stewart, his rotation goes just about the full bench. He's going to get about 12 men in the game. Coach Kotzer's rotation is a little tighter than that. You're going to see a 7, maybe an 8-man rotation for the Southwest Legacy Titans. Jonathan Gomez to the baseline, kicks it out. Elijah Summers is a big target, and the ball will get thrown away, a tie-up. And the arrow now points to the Dragons, so we'll stay right here on this side of the court.
After that last time out, the Dragons had 2 back-to-back big buckets, giving them a 7-point lead. And now here with an opportunity to extend that.
The Titans have had their looks, and they like to shoot the tray. They just have not been able to calibrate here on the foreign court. Layup attempt, Jonathan Gomez hits the bottom of the rim, miss, and the Dragons will pick up defense at full court. Ben Rubio touches quickly, the ball's on the floor, and that'll be a tie-up probably.
Now it is.
The officials just making sure that the ball has been secured, and the arrow to the Titans, they'll inbound underneath their own basket. Number 11 is Apollo Lewis. He's in the ball game, a sophomore, hit 5 trays last Friday against the Wynn Mavericks. In Eagle Pass. Long inbounds. Strickland will defend Aranda. Aranda will put it on the floor, trying to get by Strickland. Summers waiting. Back over to Rubio. We'll track that one down. Nice screen. Javier Martinez out to Rubio. Rubio from the far corner. Hits rim, no good, 1 and done. Here come the Dragons. They're running.
Dragons doing a great job of challenging all shots for the Titans.
Strickland, Apollo took a look at it. Didn't have it. Nico Martinez has a better look on the far corner, and he hits. Nico Martinez.
Nico smooth there from the side and just called upon and made the big shot. Now his lead is 10 with 10 seconds to go.
Aranda behind the back and cross. He'll step back. A 26-footer. Misses the rim, no good. We played a quarter here at the Dragons Den. The Southwest Dragons up 12-2 in a fire and armor rivalry game here at Southwest High School. Robert Villafranca, Bobby Mendez, Cesar Mendez on RC Audio Sports. We'll be right back.
Discover your child's passion by enrolling them in a career and technical education program at Southwest ISD. From creating a culinary delight to carving a wooden masterpiece, Southwest ISD offers 34 CTE programs. These courses meet the industry needs and demands of the Alamo area and prepare students for college and the workforce. Student receives hands-on experience and can earn industry certifications before graduation. Enroll now and start your journey to success. Destination Southwest ISD, where dreams take flight.
that. If you weren't able to guess that one, you weren't paying attention. Coach Stewart, guess that, Coach? The head coach for the Southwest Dragons, a well-respected coach in this district and in the area, has had a lot of success here leading this boys program at Southwest High School. Just 2 seasons away from a 14-0 perfect district mark. And last year got his team to the regional semifinals after a 3rd-place finish in district. A district with a lot of parity. It's really it's something of a cliche, but it really is any given night here in 28-5A. Isaiah Logan is going to stay on the bench. Apollo gets it at the top of the key, and he takes a look and gives it up. I'm going to say the scouting report says you don't come off of Apollo Lewis. The Titans will give the ball away. They're out in front of the defense, and we're going to take a shot at it. Get fouled. And I'm going to get a number. Number 14 is Jordan Rodriguez with the lay-in and the and one opportunity.
Count the basket.
That's Coach Urdiales. Michael Diales says count the basket. 33 years of experience, Michael Diales. Count it. An emphatic count it, right? Jordan Rodriguez at the line, a 77% free throw shooter. This will be the Titans' first 3-point play, if you will. No trays yet. A 2-point field goal and a lay-in with an and one gives them 5. 12-5 now, early in the second quarter. Nico finds a little space, nothing but nylon. Nico Martinez, his second tray at least.
He's feeling it. He got a great screen, opened up the shot, and opened up the look for Martinez, and he nailed that shot.
He's got a fan up there in the Southwest bleachers holding up a poster, says, boom, number 4. He's having to play defense now. Austin Diggs gets fingertips on it, can't control. Out of bounds, Titans ball.
Summers, big Elijah Summers having a seat. Kind of reminds me of old Will Perdue back in the day when he had to wear that face mask.
That's a good comparison, yeah. He's got a mask protecting some of the facial skeletal structure there. 32 back in the ballgame, Julian Thompson for the Titans. In and out for the Titans. That was David Aranda. And once again, Nico wants it from there. Oh, Nylon. How about Nico Nylon Martinez? Wow. 18-5. There's the sign. Boom. Not sure if our screen is able to get that one. Near corner, 21, Isaiah Rivera. The Titans just unable to find that mark. And a little feisty here. There's some contact. Austin Diggs and Thompson.
One person that's found that mark is Nico Martinez. He has just done a spectacular job of good shot looks, too. I mean, he's open. He's getting good screens to get open. So he's got good look and good form.
Mm-hmm. Good judgment. He hasn't taken a bad shot. I mean, he's had space, and like you said, coming off the screens, he's really has been able to separate himself from the defense and hit 3 of those trays. Jonathan Gomez running the point for Logan, who is in foul trouble. Carlos Griffin has entered the game for the Dragons. Near wing, number 3, Jonathan Gomez. The Dragons, they like this court.
Oh boy, Jonathan Gomez upset he didn't get an invitation to the 3-point party, so there he goes. He injected himself into the 3-point contest.
Boy, near that 5-second count. A little bit of a travel, an extra step. I was wondering there, deferring to the experience of these officials. The whistle was a little bit late, but it certainly did look like an extra step was taken. Jonathan Gomez running the point. He draws defense from Javier Martinez, who played his first 2 years of varsity basketball at West Campus. Carlos Griffin playing the hub. He's got Nico. Nico well guarded this time. Apollo, again, not much space between him and the defender. Diggs right back at you to Jonathan Gomez. Jonathan Gomez will throw the ball away. The Titans facing Diggs' defense.
Gomez was looking to get it down to Diggs, but the defender did a great job of sagging down low to help out and just took the ball away.
Cross dribble on Diggs. The Titans are in the paint, and an ill-advised shot, I'm going to say, in my opinion, maybe thinking they had the foul way down to Apollo, but Aranda in between that. Oh, he's got a lot of space. The lefty. He hits one. David Aranda, you hear the cheer and the sigh of relief from the Titan, the faithful, waiting for that first. They sure did. That first three-pointer, they're looking for it. Now you hear the defense chant. Boy, that three can really get a fan base excited. Apollo again, not being given much space at all. Cross dribble for Nico. He's in the paint. A lay-in, no good. It's Diggs with the board. He's going to put it back up, no good. And the third attempt. That is Carlos Griffin. He put that one in. Austin Diggs.
Four opportunities.
Fourth opportunity. Diggs slow off the floor, and he's going to get some medical attention while he does. Let us visit with you about Matt Cake Southway Ford, and he's going to be helped off, but I bet we see him again. David Benavides, Anthony Martinez of Matt Cake Southway Ford on our sponsorship team. We are so happy to have them on our team. If you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, you're looking for the best value on a trade-in, Matt Cake Southway Ford. Ask for David, ask for Anthony. You won't be disappointed. But that was Carlos Griffin who fought so hard, and on the fourth attempt got it in, and that so far I think has been the difference between the two teams. Titans really facing one-and-done situations on the offensive side, and the Dragons getting second chance points. Way up high, that's going to be tough for Aranda to track down. Too tough, in fact, out of bounds, and the Dragons will inbound from right in front of the scorer's table. Royal Strickland still in the game, over to Jonathan Gomez. The Titans back up a little bit, give Jonathan some space. A little bit off. Apollo will get it board. Over to Nico. Here you shoot it. Nico's been hot, no good. Carlos Griffin with a board. 360, and Apollo moved off the spot. A little miscommunication there for the Dragons. The ball's out of bounds. Titans ball. The fouling has slowed down a little bit. Only one foul apiece.
The whistles have slowed down a little bit. I don't know about the fouling. It's a very physical game, Coach.
Still very physical. Jordan Rodriguez passed that one off to Ben Rubio. Aranda on the block, 360, lefty, he's good.
Aranda's coming up big here. These last 5 points for the Titans. This time he backed his way in.
And the Dragons will throw that one away. Another opportunity for the Titans to score. Got a timeout. It's a full timeout for the Southwest Dragons. And at the timeout, we'll talk about Presidio Concrete. Hector Gonzalez, Dre Gutierrez, owners of Presidio Concrete. 5 years they've been in the industry, and what a reputation they've made. Have some big projects already, notches on their belts. The gorilla enclosure at the San Antonio Zoo, which is beautiful if you haven't been there yet. And the stadium at Judson ISD, Veterans Memorial Stadium. But big or small, commercial or residential, private or public, Presidio Concrete. If your project has concrete in it, Presidio Concrete should get a call. 23-10 it is. The Southwest Dragons calling their first timeout. The Titans have called one timeout themselves. 2 trips down without a shot. So Coach Stewart feels like trying to calm the nerves down just a little bit. Aranda will get his touch, and he'll fake the shot. Over near us, Isaiah Rivera, near wing, no good. And Royal Strickland with the board. Javon Means going to the hole. Carlos Griffin will get the miss and the putback.
Means went a little bit too strong to the hole, but he was lucky that Carlos Griffin there to save this rebound and the putback.
I almost feel like he deserves an assist for that. Ben Rubio, far corner, swings it to Aranda. Gets a lot of defense. He's going to dribble to the paint and back out. Rubio. Hot potato for the Titans. Rubio from the near wing. Oh, off the glass, no good. A rare offensive board for the Titans. Can they make the Dragons pay? No. Aranda's off the mark from the far corner. Approaching the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. Javon Means gets a lot of contact there at the free throw line. That's a 15-footer, no good. Rubio fighting for the board. He won't get it, but the Titans will. Jordan Rodriguez running the point. They've got numbers. Let's see if he's going to attack. And what do we have?
A collision.
You call it block or charge. It's a collision for sure. And that's going to be a block against the Dragons. So Elijah Summers back in the ballgame. Elijah Summers was actually our Reader's Choice preseason MVP. The Dragon faithful thought that he would have the best season in 28-5-8. Still another half to go to see if that bears out. Jordan backs up and in. Ben Rubio, again, near corner, no good. One and done that time. The Dragons will get it. Dragons are running up ahead to Lewis. Lewis will, throws that ball away looking for Summers. The Titans have numbers again. Aranda to the hole. Gets a lot of contact, gets his own board, puts it back, and it's in. 25-12 is the score, 13-point lead for the Dragons.
Doing everything he can to keep his team with that type of energy as he's scored, I believe, 7 of their last 9 points.
It is a foul at the shot. I think the Dragons will go to the line. The Arandas, it's a family tradition. We've seen Giovanni Aranda, who was a senior on this group last year.
They play very similar. Now that you mentioned that, hustle players just up and down the court. And then I said that he has made 7 of the last 9 points. I think he's actually made all 7 of the points in the second quarter for the Titans.
I think you're right on that. And speaking of Arandas, Javon Means makes his first free throw. There's a freshman on the team, on the roster. He's playing some JV tonight, but he wears number 11 when he plays varsity, and Coach Kotzer is very high on him, wanted to get him on the roster. And he's played a little bit of varsity, but really gets a lot of playing time with the JV. So I would imagine that young Damian Aranda is going to carry on that family tradition and just give 100% of what he's got when he's on the floor. From the elbow, Titans get another offensive board. Far corner, Aranda again. He's got some space. Elijah Summers closes, no good. And the board goes to Jonathan Gomez. 6'6", Elijah Summers. Boy, he's going to change the shot just a little bit. Jonathan Gomez behind the back, gets that one off to Apollo. A high dribble. The Titans want a travel. Summers gets a board, tries to put it in. Apollo can't handle the rebound from the rim. Out of bounds, Titans ball. 27-12, a 15-point deficit, under 35 seconds to play.
The Titans probably just want to see if they can slow this thing down, get some points before the break, reset at halftime.
Summers defending David Aranda. It's going to be tough to get that corner shot off. He's going to have to back up. Instead, he penetrates. Glass, rim, no good. Board to the Dragons. Give that one to Gomez. Down court, Apollo, and again, the defense is going to close in on him. They've got the scouting report on Apollo Lewis. The buzzer goes off. We played a half here at the Dragons Den. 27-12 is the score. The Dragons will go into halftime with the lead. Halftime at the Dragons Den gives me an opportunity to visit about Yvette Diaz of Soul Rose Medicare and Legacy. Medicare. Let me tell you something about Medicare. From January 1st to March 31st, individuals who are already enrolled, if you think you've missed the deadline, you haven't. From January 1st to March 31st is another opportunity. You get a one-time opportunity annually to make a change between January and March. And, of course, there's a process for that. If you're not happy with what you ended up with, or maybe December 31st hit you before you were ready to make a change, call Yvette Diaz and ask her how you can get that change and see if there's anything better out there for you than what you have. Yvette Diaz. Seven Sense Media, the Castros, Isaiah, Sebastian, Arissa, who we collaborate with a bunch during football season and throughout the season. They, when they're not collaborating with us, they've got their Seven Sense Media gig going. They can help you produce a professional video for a podcast, for a documentary, for an important event. If you have video needs and you want it to look professional, you want that professional look, Seven Sense Media is your phone call.
Hi, I'm Casey Habe. I teach here at Southwest High School. I teach Advanced Animal Science, On-Ramps Chemistry 2, and Chemistry Honors. This is my 29th year in education and my 20th year here at Southwest, and I am also the Science Department Chair. My goals for this school year are to have my students leave the class hopefully a little smarter, a little happier. I care less about the content and more about their well-beings 95% of the time. I do want them to learn the science, but my goal is to always just make this a safe, happy place. And what I have figured out from that is that they end up learning quite a bit by having that environment. So that's my goal. My favorite thing about teaching high school is just the students in general. I love watching them grow, and I realize you can see that in elementary schools and middle schools as well. But just to turn into the young adults that they are and the maturity level, to see that from sophomores to seniors is just amazing. And just little adults that watching them expand and grow and turn into these amazing people. That's what I love about it. When my students leave my class, I want them to feel accomplished. I want them to feel competent. And even if the concept was a little difficult to grasp, I want them to feel like they have success in something. So I try to make every day end it on a positive note. I tell them, have a great day every day when they leave. And like I said, I care less about content and more about their well-beings. And I end up getting success in the content. The advice I would give my students to be successful is patience and courage to try. We learn more from our mistakes than we learn from something we already know, because you're not going to learn anything from that. And so step out of your comfort zone and do something that challenges you, and try to find little small successes. In order to connect with my students, I think it's important to get to know them and their interests and really build a connection between them. I try to incorporate a lot of their heritage and a lot of their interests and things into my analogies in class. I use a lot of analogies, and I have to get to know them in order to do that. And by doing that, they feel very connected to the class and they feel part of a community. And then again, my content, they will understand my content when they feel safe, secure, all of those things. I think the key to being a successful teacher in today's society is patience. You have to have patience, understanding, and I go back to content is the least important. Chemistry at the end of the day is not as important as making sure that they are successful in something. So I think the challenges are just patience and just kind of understanding them. I am Casey Habe, and we are Southwest.
Thank you, coaches, for all you do.
My favorite coaches are Coach Fisher and Coach Mates, because I feel like I can joke around with them without them getting me mad or giving me like up downs.
Thank you, coaches, for all you do.
My favorite coach is Coach Richter because he makes funny jokes.
Thank you, coaches. Thank you, coaches, for all you do.
Thank you, coaches.
¿Has estado en un choque? Es ilegal que un abogado se ponga en contacto contigo primero. Si el tubo lo hiciera, podría arruinar su caso. No confíes en abogados que rompen la ley. Martínez y Asociados, elegido como el mejor bufete de abogados de San Antonio durante 3 años, después de haber estado en un choque. Ve con alguien en quien puedas confiar. Llama a Martínez y Asociados. Con nosotros es personal.
Llame al 210.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
And we bring you back to the Southwest High School. The Dragons Den here. The Dragons up 27-12. We're at halftime. So that gives us an opportunity to visit with you just a little bit about things that are going on around the district, around 28-5A. Of course, you are here at, on our YouTube channel. Robert Villafranca's got play-by-play. Bobby's got color and production. Cesar Mendez at the camera. We streamed a game Friday from the Sylvia Cardenas Gymnasium at Harlandale High School. John Jay won that one 68-54. Robert Williams, a sophomore point guard, was our player of the game. What a game that he had. These are the standings in basketball around 28-5A. 28-5A boys, of course, John Jay and Southwest Legacy entered tonight's games with perfect marks, 6-0. Harlandale and Southwest right behind them at 4-2. South San on the outside looking in right now, but they have 3 very close losses, and boy, they're just about 5 points away from having a perfect 6-0 season in district themselves. MacArthur 3-4, McCullum 2-5, and Southside and Wynn still trying to get one in the win column. Over there on the girls' side, MacArthur is the only unbeaten team on the girls' side. They have played one half of the district season. We streamed on New Year's Eve. We streamed that MacArthur-McCullum game, and that was a 2-point win for MacArthur. That was a lot of fun. We hope to get the rematch at McCullum as well. Right behind them, Southwest and Southwest Legacy, both at 5-3. And then John Jay on the outside looking in after a half of play, 4-4. And then South San, Southside, Harlandale, and Wynn. Tonight's games. Of course, Southwest Legacy here at Southwest. You're watching it, Wynn and Jay tonight. Harlandale visits Southside, and MacArthur is at South San. McCullum, who's in second place right now with 1 loss, has the night off. Over on the girls' side, it's vice versa. South San at MacArthur, Southwest at Southwest Legacy on the girls' side. Jay at Eagle Pass to play Wynn, and Southside is at the Sylvia Cardenas Gymnasium at Harlandale High School. Got some news around 28-5A. Elijah Hubbard of John Jay was the San Antonio Express News player of the game, player of the week, I beg your pardon, this week. And Skylar Sims of Southwest was the San Antonio Express News player of the week as well. She plays for Southwest. She's a freshman, a bright future ahead for her. And we're getting set to start the second half of play here, 27-12. So the Southwest Legacy Titans with the steep hill, 15 points behind. Got a steep hill to climb. Into the lane, a lot of pressure, is going to put it up. Javon Means is going to bring it down. So the same pattern that we saw in the first half has shown itself here at the beginning of the second. Isaiah Logan back in the ball game. He's got 2 fouls, so he did a lot of sitting. Summers from 23 feet away. Elijah Summers, 6'6",
Always great when you can have a big man, versatile, that takes care of business inside, down low, and has a shot behind the three-point line as well.
Well, I know you're a Spurs fan. So. Spurs have one of those guys, don't they?
You're not going to be so disappointed.
No, but don't the Spurs have somebody like that?
Indeed.
Near corner, Aranda fixes his feet, a little bit long. Logan, fingertip on the ball, can't control out of bounds. Titans ball.
In fact, they're playing right as we speak.
Are they? Bobby Mendez, one of the biggest Spurs fans in my circle.
Oh, my. Says a lot.
Javier Martinez, baseline, will throw the ball away. Nico Martinez, who's been hot, gets the errant pass over to Javon Means. Joe Means is going to take a look at it, but no. Logan's in the game, swings it around. Nico has been hot. Not this time. Elijah just took a three. No heat check. 360. Nico gets away from the
there goes the whistle.
Yeah, there's a whistle. Nico's there. He had a hand there, and he was waiting for the whistle. Coach Stewart asking for an explanation as well. I think the Southwest side was expecting a call, a whistle, a little bit earlier than that. Nonetheless, it came. Nico Martinez is at the free throw line. He can extend the 18-point lead to 20 if he gets both of those. Nico is a 66% free throw shooter. Nico often a second attempt, and the Titans will bring that one down. A lot of pressure on the sideline. Logan, deflection to keep the Titans from running. Sometimes deflections are underrated. You know, the Titans were on the move there, and Logan gets a deflection, gets it out of bounds. The Titans have to pull up and start again. Aranda gets his possession touch here. He's defended by Isaiah Logan. Passes it off. Oh, Austin Diggs, who we knew he'd be back in the game. He's back in there, almost got himself a steal. Too much contact on the body there. Michael Urdiales, the head official, says. 33 years of experience. All three of the officials here tonight have been assigned state tournament basketball games. It's an elite group. Aranda at the baseline against pressure. He's going to take it. Boy, the whistle, and Logan was in the vicinity. It's either against Logan or Nico Martinez, and four fingers means that it's Nico Martinez, Isaiah Logan. A sigh of relief because that had been his third personal foul. So Aranda trying to get three the hard way. He's an and one opportunity here. 57% free throw shooter. A lefty, nice rotation, nothing but nylon. And one. Logan down the sideline, will cross and get into the paint. Back it back out. He's the point guard, getting his team to set up. Elijah outside the arc. He's going to take another one of those. Oh boy, look good. Didn't go. Logan with the board. Summers will help. He gets fouled. Summers will be fouled here on the near corner. Aranda.
Again, we talked about how physical this game is, and I think Aranda right there got a little piece of the mask on Summers, so that call is made, and the Dragons have an opportunity from underneath their own basket.
Logan will take the inbounds from Javon Means. Means around oh my goodness. Javon Means around a screen, sets up quickly. You talk about catch and shoot. Javon Means for three. 34-15, a block.
Yeah, tough to come and reset after that one as he got a little bit behind.
I think the adrenaline was flowing after that shot.
I think so.
Third team foul for the Dragons.
Great shot.
You know, you talk about how physical the game's been, Bobby, in the post-game interview with Sean Brooks of John Jay last Friday. He talked about the difference between a JV basketball game and a varsity basketball game. And
yeah, it was a great interview. You see bodies on the floor.
Another one, Isaiah Logan. It's a lot of defense. He's going to call a timeout. Very, very wisely calling a timeout. 34-15 is the score. The Southwest Legacy Titans trying to close a big gap. We'll be right back.
¿Has estado en un choque? Es ilegal que un abogado se ponga en contacto contigo primero. Si el tubo lo hiciera, podría arruinar su caso. No confíes en abogados que rompen la ley. Martínez y Asociados, elegido como el mejor bufete de abogados de San Antonio durante 3 años, después de haber estado en un choque. Ve con alguien en que puedas confiar. Llama a Martínez y Asociados. Con nosotros es personal.
Llame al 210-337-1111.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
¿Has estado en un choque?
You're gonna see me shine.
Back at the Dragon's Den on the campus of Southwest High School. What a beautiful facility here in Southwest ISD. Kudos to the planners and the designers. Really just a bunch of beautiful facilities. Elijah Summers just inside the arc, no good. The Titans come up with a board, but boy, Southwest ISD, softball, baseball, basketball, football, track, beautiful facilities. Aranda's going to hand that one off. Get to the elbow. Jordan Rodriguez will be fouled on the shot. Michael Diales, the official, says, count it.
He had a good, clean look, Coach. He came down, connected with a couple of defenders already on the ground. Sold it very well. An opportunity here for the M1.
Jordan Rodriguez, one of our impact players, is scoring 15 points per game, gets 3 on that trip, and a 2-point field goal and one. Aranda with the steal will poke that away from Elijah Summers. And a little urgency here with the Titans. Aranda will throw the ball away. Isaiah Logan, a little Euro step, turnaround, jumper. Summers will deflect that. Nico Martinez ends up with it, and a little bit long. Aranda with the board for the Titans. Uh-oh. Aranda almost lost it. Austin Diggs providing the defense. Jordan Rodriguez again. He's going to back up from Means. Nylon for Jordan.
Great shot for Jordan Rodriguez. Separated himself from the defender and got the shot to go.
Oh, Coach Stewart up off the bench calling a timeout after 2 3-point possessions for the Southwest Legacy Titans. You're watching high school basketball on RC Audio Sports. Back at the Dragon's Den, the Southwest Legacy Titans closing the deficit, still 13 points down, but Coach Stewart felt like it was an opportune time to slow things down just a little bit, get a visit, maybe change the defense up. We'll see on the next Titans possession. Austin Diggs will inbound 94 feet away from his bucket. Logan will take the inbounds pass. Token pressure in the backcourt. Summers will swing that over to Logan. Logan will survey the court. Over to Diggs and back to Logan. Picks up his dribble. Nico. Boy, nice passing for the Southwest Dragons, moving that ball around. Reset. Javon Means in front of the bench. Logan at the block. Nico Martinez, the defense will close. A running jumper, no good. Diggs all by himself. He tips it to himself, gets a rebound. Isaiah Logan, Javon Means, go to the block. Running jumper, no good. And that one gets swatted out of bounds by the Titans, it looked like from here. All right. Michael Dialis agreed with me.
A lot of action happening. Great rebounding. The ball just not able to get in there for the Dragons. They've had certainly some looks.
Away from the ball. Away from the ball, the Southwest Dragons, an offensive foul. So give that ball away. 13 points down. The Titans trying to close the gap. Aranda, he's got some space. Changed his mind. Baseline. Over, throws the ball away. Dragons with numbers. Diggs out in front. Rubio will defend. Off the glass and good.
What an amazing pass to lead the offense and into the layup. Getting a layup. Jeez Louise. Wow.
Far corner fouled on a three. It's Isaiah Logan with his third foul. We streamed the game here between the Dragons and the Indians, and he was in foul trouble for much of the game. I don't know if the 3 fouls with 2 minutes and 41 seconds is going to merit some time away or time off the court. Coach Stewart has a little time to process that. At the free throw line is Jaden Lerma. An 80% free throw shooter, Lerma is. He makes his first one. No. Oh, there's 3 shots. I was saying no buzzer, so no subs, but it's a 3-shot foul. Jaden Lerma hits his first 2, and Logan will go to the bench. Here comes Apollo Lewis, Royal Strickland, and Jonathan Gomez, who will have to run the point with Logan in foul trouble. He's done a great job. Not a bad plan B. Jonathan Gomez is.
Cutting it down to 12. The free throws cutting it down to 12.
Cutting it down to 12 now. The Indians here in the game that we streamed had a 12-point lead, and the Dragons were able to chip away at that lead in the last 2 or 3 minutes and really had a shot. The game was still up. The outcome of the game was still undetermined with 0.7 seconds left to go. Summers will play the hub. Strickland back over to Gomez. Gomez directing traffic. He wants Apollo over to his left. Javon Means at the far wing. Summers looking to play the hub. Still no dribble, but he's got the 5-second count going. Means to Gomez. Gomez drawing a lot of defense. He'll have his pocket picked. Here come the Titans. Oh, Aranda will get the air pass. Will get the loose ball and put that one in. A 10-point game we have here. The Titans closing in here in the third quarter. 2 minutes to go.
Good defense by the Dragons, but good offense to pick up the slack and get the bucket.
You don't get to be 6-0 for nothing. Summers, Strickland gets a pass deflected. Aranda comes up with that, and the Titans again starting to feel a little confident there. Jordan Rodriguez with the ball. Javon Means defending, gets a screen, gets some separation. Into the paint. A lot of contact. I believe that was Javier Martinez into a triple team. There's no way that, at least I don't imagine that he thought he was going to get that shot off. He was fishing for the foul, and he got it.
In desperation, going into the lane. There happened to be 3 big, solid defenders there, and somehow manages to draw contact.
1-on-3, and one of them was Elijah Summers.
Challenge?
Got a challenge. I'm not sure you get a challenge. Officials asking Coach Stewart for a little assistant. Coach Franco coming over he's the administrator in charge here today, so maybe someone getting a little overexcited there in the bleachers. How about Coach Franco? He coached the All-Star, the San Antonio Sports All-Star football game this past weekend at the Alamo Dome. Talk about respected coaches.
No noisemakers. Thank you.
Oh, a noisemaker.
We know what that does to
the
a crowd.
dreaded noisemaker. Yeah. Okay.
Reminds me of when Coach Pop went out to say, "No more booing."
No more booing. Coach Pop.
And the boos got louder.
And the boos. Do you think that was calculated?
I don't know.
Coach Pop, yeah.
Something says maybe it was.
Well, the Southwest fans going natural with the noisemakers, using the vocal cords, and it's just gotten louder in here. Oh, 0 for 2 on the trip. No good. Ben Rubio with the board and a whistle. Might have been a violation. I don't see a foul, but somebody was probably in the lane too early. You got an opportunity to go 1 for 2 instead of 0 for 2. Javier Martinez, this time he nails it. Javier
Under
Martinez.
double digits.
9-point lead for the Dragons. Titans opening up their defense just a little bit. Summers over to Strickland. Strickland into the paint. Hands it off to Summers and back out to Gomez. Gomez will extend the defense. Means on the wing. Summers playing the hub. Apollo will touch it momentarily. Strickland gets a lot of defense from Miranda. And back to Gomez. Oh boy, Apollo wanted that one. Strickland at the block. He's going to draw a lot of D. And get a little chippy there. Sometimes rivalries will do that.
Yeah, this is very intense, and the intensity is really coming right now from the Titan sides. They've been locking down on defense, get into the other side into the basket, and here they had another stop.
And the Dragon faithful starting to feel it over there and getting their chance together. Summers to Gomez. Gomez across to Strickland. Fumbles the ball a little bit. Allows Aranda to close in. Blocks a shot. Titans on the run. Javier Martinez gets a long rebound off the glass, no good. Means looks down court, instead puts it on the floor. It's Apollo out of reach. Oh my goodness, I think he wanted that shot.
You know, just under a minute here, just at 35 seconds left to go. This is intensifying.
Single-digit lead for the Dragons. Every possession counts. Defense you hear from the Dragon faithful on the far side. Aranda into the block. A lot of contact. Little running jumper. Jordan Rodriguez for 2. It is a 7-point lead. The Dragons with the ball. 10 seconds to change the score on the board before we go to the fourth quarter. All the way to the bucket. Jonathan Gomez almost uncontested a layup, and the lead goes back up to 9. Boy, we've got a good one here at the Dragons Den. Southwest leading by 9, 38-29 is the score as we head into the fourth quarter.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez & Associates today at 210-337-1111.
Mac Haik Southway Ford, located on IH-35 between Zarzamora and Highway 16. I'm telling you, just a great location in the 28-5A footprint. If you're listening to this or watching this game here on RC Audio Sports, and you're looking to buy a new or a pre-owned vehicle, you want the best value on a trade-in, David Benavides, Anthony Martinez at Mac Haik Southway Ford will guide you through that process. So happy to have them on our sponsorship team. Hector Gonzalez, Dre Gutierrez, Presidio Concrete. If you've got a project in your future and it involves concrete, whether it's a 4x4 slab or it is a high school stadium, Presidio Concrete needs to be your phone call. Go get it done. You won't be disappointed.
8 minutes, Coach.
Love the vibe. Love the vibe. 8 minutes. Both fan bases feeling the urgency. We've started the fourth quarter now. Up by 9, the Dragons are with the ball. Means to Diggs. Summers on the block. Apollo will take the handoff. Rubio will defend. Means at the block is going to just take that one up, and he says, I'm either going to make it or you're going to foul me. Cesar Munoz called for the foul, and Means goes to the line for 2.
Elijah Summers did a good job recognizing that Means was down low, had a better opportunity, and drew the foul.
At the free throw line, Javon Means business as well. He's good on his first one. Means is a 63% free throw shooter, back up to a 10-point lead for the Dragons. In and out, Aranda with the board over to Javier Martinez, and the Dragons will extend their defense just a little bit. Still token defense. Means comes over. Oh, he gets a deflection. Rodriguez all the way across. Aranda has got some space. He's taking it short. No good. Diggs will get the air ball.
Yeah, usually when you're short like that, a little bit of fatigue, don't have enough legs in you on that one, so Aranda might need a little bit of a break.
Not sure if Coach Kotzer is going to let him have that with the 10-point deficit. Oh, a foul. Almost picked the pocket. Javier Martinez did of Jonathan Gomez, of course, the Titan faithful here on our side of the court thought that was a clean pick, but it wasn't. According to the officials, coming into the game, Royal Strickland is coming into the game. Number 13, I believe, is coming into the game. Rowan Pastrano. Rowan Pastrano can hit the 3 as well. I believe it was he and Apollo Lewis each with 5 3-pointers last Friday against Wynn in Eagle Pass. Summers having to drop that in, and Coach Kotzer wanting an offensive. The official nearest the play calling it a block, and that is going to be the third. Oh my goodness, the third.
Not even a minute has gone by in the fourth quarter.
That's a third team foul against without a minute, right? 57 seconds. That's huge. The 5th team foul puts the team in the bonus, and that means you go to the line for 2 shots every time. So 5-second count means is unable to get it in. And Coach Stewart and Coach Sanchez saying, hey, wait a minute, check your clock there.
Titans certainly getting their opportunities here. It's important for them to capitalize. These guys were trailing double digits for nearly the entire game and have a chance right here to bring it back within 8.
7 if they hit the 3. Jordan asking for the ball. Ben Rubio near corner. Not on. Timeout. On the court. 39-32. It's a 7-point lead for the Southwest Dragons. That's about as close as it's been since the first quarter. While the teams are at the bench, it gives me an opportunity to visit with you about Yvette Diaz with Soul Rose, Medicare, and Legacy. And boy, if you miss that December 31st deadline and you think that you're stuck with a policy that you really aren't happy with, Yvette Diaz will tell you that you have to March 31st to make a one-time change on your policy. If you're not stuck with it, give Yvette Diaz a call. If you're not happy with your Medicare Advantage policy, don't settle. Give Yvette Diaz a call tomorrow morning. She'll guide you to the process. And she's got a lot of policies that she can broker, and she will help you find the one that fits your needs. Back and forth, the chants go from Southwest to Southwest Legacy, just what you'd expect from a rivalry. This is the first time that we have streamed a Fire and Armor event. We're not disappointed.
I tell you what, it feels like a Friday night in here. Or it's only a Tuesday.
Love it. You gotta love it. Gomez again to the lane, tries it again, no good. The Titans are running, they've got numbers. Ben Rubio out in front. Martinez is going to take it himself. He's going to get fouled. He's got 2 shots coming. Rubio here at the near corner. We just saw him hit one. Javier Martinez had some options. Took it himself again. Drew the foul. He's going to the line for 2.
2 points without the clock running is just what the Titans need. They got the stops. They're getting what they need on the other end. And now a trip to the free throw line to see if they could cut this down to 5.
Bobby, you nailed it. 2 points with the clock not running. Big for the Titans. Martinez, that's his first one. Again, as we just told you, the last time he was at the line, a 66% free throw shooter. Nico Martinez back in the ball game. Isaiah Logan is back in. He's got 3 fouls. Got to live with that for the next 6 minutes and 25 seconds. Oh, a lot of rim, but Martinez coaxes it in. A 5-point game. The Titans are fired up. Logan will take the ball from Diggs. He's going to dribble it into the corner. Jordan Rodriguez has got the defense there. Means they'll switch. Rodriguez stays on Means. Oh, gets some space. Long board. Elijah Summers will crash. Throw the ball away. Rubio up with it.
Another big defensive stop for the Titans. The coach, I don't know, have the Dragons scored in the 4th?
Have the Dragons what, Bobby?
Scored in the 4th?
I don't think so.
I don't think they have
so.
either.
You're right. I don't think so. So we're about to hit, we played 2 minutes, and the Titans defense has really tightened up, if you will.
Yeah, they paid a big price for it. They so aggressively. They got 3 fouls in less than a minute, but it's paid off.
It's paid off in terms of points for sure. We'll see if they can stay away from the bonus. Rodriguez all the way across. Aranda, a lot of space. Oh, he traveled. He was thinking about shooting it, and then Martinez presented himself. He took a step and passed, and that was a travel. So a turnover without a shot. That hurts a rally. I was going to come back. Austin Diggs was big on the in Southwest rally that fell just a couple of points short against Harlandale the last time we were here to stream a game. Martinez will tip that one away. Logan can't free himself. Nico Martinez will enter the chat and make himself available for an entry pass. Logan draws Javier Martinez on defense. Nico back to Logan. The Titans have brought their defense out a little bit further. Nico across the top of the paint. Running jumper, no good. Diggs with the board. Logan. The Titans think that he traveled. Summers with the board. That looks like Means. Back out to Summers. He wants that one. Long, no good. And the Titans, Ben Rubio again with another big board. Ben, not the tallest guy on the court, but Ben, he knows where the ball's going to be. Aranda, a lot of space. Playing horse, no H.
Oh, boy.
Boy, he gets the H on that one.
Too much time available for him. Had too much to think about.
That's a tough shot. I think the longer you hold it, the tougher you make it on yourself. Means is getting the 5-second count. He's going to have to give it up. Summers into Diggs at the free throw line. Elbow out to Means. Far corner, no good. And here comes Aranda for the board. The Dragons stuck at 39. Ben Rubio trying to move the Titans from 34, unable to do that. Nico Martinez with the board is running a lot of defense and a foul, the 4th team foul. Not sure what the point of that was. David Aranda called for the foul. That'll give the Titans 4, 1 away from the bonus.
Coach, we're not necessarily close to the halfway point in the season, correct?
No, next Friday is a halfway point.
And we're already experiencing some playoff atmosphere basketball.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah. That's a playoff atmosphere. We've been privileged, of course. Oh, Martinez will get the steal. He's out in front. Breakaway, glass, bucket. 36-39, a 3-point lead for the Dragons. Logan finds Apollo. Apollo, long, no good. Jordan Rodriguez between the legs is going to get a screen here and get away, or try to get away from Nico Martinez. Javier at the top. Puts the ball on the floor. Rodriguez will hold and look. He wants a screen from Aranda. Diggs is not going to have any part of that. Into the paint, out to Aranda. This time, less time to think about it. Near rim, Austin Diggs with the board way up high he went.
taking their time, looking for good shots. That one didn't fall. Dragons got a board, but I still think, Coach, they have not scored yet in this fourth quarter.
Well, they're going to get a chance from the free throw line, and Aranda, another foul away from the bucket. So 2 fouls for Aranda here in the last minute or so. We're going to get the Dragons in the bonus, and now every time the Titans foul, Dragons get 2 shots. 1-1 no longer exists in high school basketball. Once you're in the bonus, 5 fouls in a quarter puts you in the bonus. You've got 2 shots. Logan misses the first, much to the pleasure of the Southwest Legacy Titan faithful here on the side of the court that we're on. Logan dips, shoots, scores. That might be the first point for the Southwest Dragons in the fourth quarter. We've played almost 5 minutes, 4.5 minutes we played, and 1 point from the free throw line. Rodriguez to Aranda all the way across, dangerous pass. Nico could have gotten to the lane there. Rodriguez draws Nico Martinez. Great defense for the Dragons here. Martinez to the line, he's got Summers, goes around this time. No call, the Titans wanted it. Diggs comes out with it. He's got Paulo in the corner, rim no good. Summers will try to put that one back in, and a foul against the Dragons.
I don't know where to begin. To start what we're talking about here. Coach, I did go back and look. Coming into the fourth quarter, the Dragons had 38 points, so they had only had 1 point prior to this.
So they've scored 2, and obviously 1 at a time from the free throw line. Still to get a field goal in the fourth quarter, and we played 5 minutes. So credit to the Titans defense. Jordan Rodriguez lets the ball roll in, tries to keep the clock from ticking. He's free all the way across. Martinez. The Dragons were close, not in time. A 3-pointer for the number 3 on the Titans. We've got a 1-point ball game. The Titan faithful are up.
And rightfully so. They've come from such a huge deficit.
Logan gets around. Jordan Rodriguez gets the layup uncontested. And that's the first field goal for the Dragons in the fourth quarter.
6.5-minute drought with no points in the bucket or shots from the field. That's got to be demoralizing.
That's got to be demoralizing. And boy, that speaks very highly of the Titans defense. From the far wing, nylon. I think that's Jordan Rodriguez. Number's kind of hard to see, but that is Jordan Rodriguez. We've got a tie game, 2 minutes.
Coach, if he'd have made that shot, I was going to say the roof is going to go off, and it sure has. This crowd is loving it.
Logan again, all the way to the bucket, unsuccessful this time. Summers is up, can't control, out of bounds. The Titans with the ball, they have a chance to take a lead here. We've got a timeout on the floor. My goodness. 42-42, 1 minute and 50 seconds left to play. You're watching high school basketball on RC Audio Sports.
Set! Go! It's a bad idea to run a foot race against these guys, just like it's a bad idea to go up against the billion-dollar auto insurance industry all alone.
Hire Martinez and Associates. With us, it's personal.
Monica Marie Perez, we thank you for joining us here in the chat room. And if you can chat, that means you've subscribed. Come on, Dragons, she says. So we've got a Dragon faithful in our chat room, and thank you for joining us here online. We always encourage our readers on social media to make these games in person. The kids certainly enjoying the electric atmosphere of a full gymnasium. But if you can't make it, say you live in Kentucky or something, join us here on RC Audio Sports every Tuesday and Friday night for the best game we can find in 28 5A, boys or girls. Every Tuesday or Friday night, we try to find the best game, the one that will be most impactful and most competitive. And once again, Bobby, bingo on that.
Yeah, I've been watching Landman, so you've been striking gold here.
Yeah, not hard to do. Wouldn't take Nostradamus if so much parity and so much good basketball in 28-5A. Sometimes it's hard to choose the one we want. A foul out. Not a foul. We got Kotzer, Jake Kotzer, the first-year head coach for the Legacy Titans, calls that one. Bails his point guard out as the Dragon defense was swarming. 42-42, a minute and 32 seconds. Let's go Dragons on the other side. Let's go Titans on this side.
You know, earlier in the ball game when I believe it was about an 18 or 19 point deficit, coming into the third quarter, into the second half, I was thinking to myself, hey, with the intensity that the Dragons have been playing, I think it's going to be very hard for the Titans to come back. But somehow the Titans have managed to double their intensity and just really stifle the Dragons, kept them from scoring over 6.5 minutes in the third quarter, and slowly made their way back, and now tying it up.
Nailed it, Bob, and I'm with you. That was a big deficit for the Titans. I didn't know that. I couldn't see a path back, but defense has been it for the Titans. Under a minute and a half to play. Javier Martinez with the ball. Aranda on the far side. The Dragons will not give any space. About 30 feet away from the bucket. Aranda is going to put it on the floor. Logan's got defense. Euro step. Elijah Summers will reject. Tie game. Logan looks down court. Nico Martinez near corner. He's been hot. In and out. No good. Other way. Javon Means up high and had his hands on it. Just unable to control. Out of bounds. So the Titans another opportunity. 1 minute to play. 42-42. Fire, Normer.
Coach, you talked about Nico Martinez being on fire. He certainly was in the first half. And he's taken a couple of shots in this second half, not been able to go in, and that's part of the reason why the Titans have been rallying back.
Officials counting to 5 seconds and doesn't get there. Jordan Rodriguez off to Javier. Javier will cross. Javon Means has got the defensive assignment. Crosses on Means. He's into the bucket. Spins. Glass. No good. Summers certainly affected that shot. Still tied. Nico across midcourt. Ben Rubio defense. Timeout. Coach Stewart. 25.8 seconds to play here at the Dragons Den. Got a great one. Thank you for joining us here at RC Audio Sports during the timeout. Hey, why don't you go over there and subscribe? We've got some great basketball every Tuesday and Friday night. Hit the bell icon and you'll never miss any of our live streams.
One of the greatest things in sports is the competition and this type of momentum that you kind of live for when you're watching a game. But boy, when it's a tale of two sides, when one team has been so dominant in the beginning and then the other team turns around and turns that right back on them. So now it's the Dragons with their backs up against the wall with the less momentum.
Yeah, you got to think about the psychological effect of the team that was ahead and now having to fight for their lives. Can they regroup? Can they get that confidence when you've got that shot? Can you gather yourself and have the confidence in your shot to do that? I'd say in a situation like this, the psychological advantage is to the team that cut the lead.
The momentum.
They've definitely got the momentum, and so it makes sense there. But the Dragons now with the ball, they've given up a big lead, 25 seconds. I don't know if Coach Stewart is going to try to get a last shot in here. 25 seconds seems like a long time to hold the ball against the Titans defense. We'll see if it's a quick shot in defense or if he's going to try to hold for the last shot. Logan gets the inbounds. Javier Martinez is going to back away from him just a bit. No count. Royal Strickland on the floor. Backdoor cut for Apollo. Not there. He's going to come back around for it. Apollo across to Logan. Logan takes a look at it. Doesn't like it. To get the ball back away from Miranda. Logan, we got a whistle.
They got to be careful too, Coach, because any foul leads them to the free throw line.
Exactly right. So they really don't have the option to foul. Coach Stewart calling another timeout, trying to bail out his his ball handler here on the near sideline with all that defense coming. So they did hold the ball for about 20 seconds. So now with 6.5, a little more likely that you can take the last shot here. And of course, with the tie, and the ball, that's a logical thing to do. You miss it, you go to overtime, you make, you win. So
Right.
you want to take the last shot. Coach Kotzer, I'm sure, has got his sideline ready as soon as if a shot goes in. Boy, that timeout signals are going to go up. And in high school, you don't get the ball, you don't bring the ball down court. You've got to inbound 94 feet away. So we'll see if the Dragons. We'll see when. I'm sure they're going to want to take a shot here. We'll see when that comes, and if they leave the Titans any room for.
And Coach, after that last time out, I think they were trying to set something up for Summers to go underneath and the back cut to the basket. Let's see if they try some version of that here.
A square at the elbow in the blocks. Logan will come out for it. 6 seconds and counting. Oh, Nico Martinez shot the glass good. Timeout. Kotzer's calling it. He called it timeout. Official saw it. Clock ran down. Now the question is, how much time will be left? Will they put back on the clock? But that was Nico Martinez with the lay-in off of the screen. I think it was Summers who screened for him, and he got to the square and got to put it in. It's 44-42, a similar situation as we had when Harlandale was here. The clock wound down, but the officials are going to have to determine just how much time was left. I did look up, and there was a better part of at least a 1.8 now. That they're going to put back up on the clock. So I think that is about right. But again, in high school, you don't get to bring the ball down court and inbound from your front court. You've got to inbound from 94 feet away.
1.8 is actually correct.
Is it? You went back and checked our stream. There you go.
It's
Good
correct.
job. Hey, these officials didn't make it to the state tournament, because they weren't watching the game. Again, the officials tonight, all state tournament officials. Mike Ordiales, Charlie Rubio, Domingo Fernandez really have done a great job. This has been a very well-played game, and when you have a physical game like this, it always has its challenges.
So do you stay away?
Well, here's the deal. The Dragons can foul. They're still a foul away from the bonus, so but you don't want to foul in the act of a long shot and give them 3 shots to take here. So you do have a foul to give. We'll see if the Dragons will take advantage of that. Ordiales, the head official over there, making sure everybody is set. Officials are ready. This is big. Everybody in position. 1.8 seconds to go. Martinez will inbound. Nico Martinez will back away. Oh, it's stolen. Diggs gets the interception, and they will plant loss number 1 on the Southwest Legacy Titans. So no shot, no last second shot for the Southwest Legacy Titans. They'll suffer their first loss in district play. Austin Diggs was big again on defense there at the end, as he was the last time that we screamed. Robert Villafranca alongside Bobby Mendez. Cesar Mendez was at the camera tonight, and we thank you for joining us. We're going to shut our stream down here, and I'm going to go down court and see if I can't catch Coach Stewart for a little visit. We'll name our player of the game on social media, and we invite you to join us on Facebook, Instagram, X. Robert Villafranca, Bobby Mendez, Cesar Mendez for RC Audio Sports.